Forward.
So let's say they jump on you, you have the minions, we have bar Q, and Viego is pretty close to us. So if Sylas goes in, he can only go out with flash.
Right, okay. Because he's very high risk engaged.
And you have, yeah, it's like a Leon or Galio, they only go in. So here you have a lot of minions, which means the minions are going to do a lot. Only the minions are going to do this damage.
Okay.
So you can play really, like, not aggressive here, but just play with the wave, because it's like,
Get the wave
is on on their side. That is bad. Don't keep it there, because there is another wave that is coming. It's going to respawn. They have a good wave state now, but they will have a good wave state on the next wave as well if you don't do something now. What's going on, guys? Besides here, in today's video we're going to learn about AD carry in the early game. If you are below Grandmaster and you play AD carry, be sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this AD carry specialized channel. In this specific video you will learn wave control, recourse and tempo, trading, spacing, matchup threats, jungle tracking and more about the laning phase. Guys, enjoy.
Sure.
So that's basically, you can look to trade. I'm not saying like don't touch them at all, but usually you shouldn't do it actively, and you should play for farm, power spikes, good recalls, by all of that kind of stuff. Let's see. Starting to push, that's fine. Look to W. Already have half mana. Okay, we need to conserve it. The next W should really be conserved. I hope we're not going to use it again. And then now you're just gonna give up the push. Yeah, that's fine. Just gonna give up the push, you get the XP and you play safe. You could get E, but you already have see the jungle. Getting E in competitive environments is very good because you can just use it like this so you can see all camps. But since you have a ward on the Warwick, it's better to get Q. Also, there's a high chance that Tristana level 2 will jump on the board. Sylas is in the brush, so if they jump in and you have Q, it's also good. But in general, if you're looking to play safe, wave is coming into you and you don't know where is the enemy jungle, in competitive, E level 2 is very valuable.
Okay.
Very valuable. Okay, let's see.
That was actually one thing I think we did really well this game, is we didn't really ever get surprised by a gank. We just had perma-vision or perma-like knowledge of Warwick.
Okay.
So that was at least very good, I think.
That's fine. Be careful with your mana right here. You see your mana right now, like this W is meaningless. Like even if you got it, it's not like, okay, you did 63 damage to the Tristana. Are you gonna heal her? No. Right. Is it gonna make the difference in the next all-in? No. Is it a significant poke? Is it any? No. It's just you wasting pressure and mana. So I would just let the wave come into you and play it safe.
Okay, so I should save the W for when I can also auto attack after it, basically?
Yes, or if you can use it on both of them. But in a case like this, with this specific mana, I would just hold on it, because you have 180 mana. If you're using it 75 mana, you're gonna have 100 mana. That's not so good.
Makes sense.
Okay, let's see what you're gonna do. If you wanted to be a little bit greedy, you could pull the minions, but I wouldn't pull them to this angle because they can just jump on you. I would pull it to this angle, because if they come like this, you can always give up. It is not bad because one, the next wave is relatively close. I'm not saying it's close because you still need to lose a bit of HP. But if you're staying right there, it's very hard for Sylas to jump on you because he needs to be like there. Tristana, same thing. You can just back up under the tower. Plus you have a bard, you have potion, you have this, heals from him. So if you want to do it when the wave is pretty close to you, you can do it, especially because they will not have the balls to jump on you right now, because it's competitive. If this is solo queue and the wave is here, I would most likely not do it, because in solo queue people are how should I say, people are just more inclined to take more risks. So if they see you right here, they'll jump you instantly on you.
Got it.
But in competitive, I will be a little bit greedy with that freeze, especially because holding the wave here is going to help Viego to gank, and we're going to be safe, which with Bard against Tristana, we want to be safe. Okay, we're missing some free last hits. You do a W. So it's pretty much just farm. It's interesting that you mentioned weak side, but your jungler is patting towards you.
Our jungler, he's like, silver, so he's not super macro.
Okay.
But in general, our ideal playstyle is that he basically prioritizes top lane.
I see.
And I think maybe like 5 minutes later, like everyone just leaves bot. Like it becomes super weak side like a little bit later.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So he's still patting towards you though. Let's see what you're gonna do right now. How do you feel in this situation right now with this wave right here?
As in, like, what I think it's going to do? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, like, do you feel like, how is this situation on your screen? In terms of, you know, how do you feel as Ash?
First, we're level 3. I think going for a trade is somehow good. So honestly, maybe instead of hitting wave, I can sort of let it do it's not slow pushing, it's like kind of fast pushing already. But I could still like step up and try to poke, at least for what it's worth.
Okay. Poke who?
Whoever is close. So like I'd probably stand in the middle bush or close to the middle bush, maybe hit Silas.
Okay, and how is that gonna make any difference? You're gonna do 50 damage to Silas. They're full HP, both of them. You have a Bard support, so the poke is really not necessary. You can do it, but it's not really gonna result into anything on the long run. But how do you feel like in terms of the wave right now?
I still don't understand what you mean.
Like, what is Tristana supposed to do in this case?
Tristana is going to try to probably freeze it on her side, because at that point we can't do anything.
Why would she freeze it?
Her, she would try to get the cannon and the melee minion, and then it's basically frozen.
Why would she do that? Why would she freeze?
Because then we need to step up and place in a very unsafe position. We're both somewhat immobile.
Okay, so you are pretty much going to be... You're almost going to be... Well, you will be in a position where it's pretty greedy to be. Right? In terms of the 2v2, they can jump on you. But what else? If you're on their side, what are the other disadvantages other than I can get all in by them? What else? Are you an AD carry main who feels like no matter how well you play, win the lane, make good decisions, play mechanically well most of the times, but you still have no real impact? You crush it one day, win 5 games in a row and feel unstoppable, but the next day you lose every single game and start doubting yourself. Am I even a good AD carry? What can I do if enemy top lane and mid lane are so fed? Imagine a world where you never let the lead slip away. You know exactly how to push your advantage, exactly when to rotate at the right time, and how to control objectives so you can snowball the game. A world where, as AD carry, you don't feel forced to make risky plays and you don't drop your lead. But you don't have to imagine it, you can make it a reality. This is Martin. He was grinding games, watching guides and trying his best, but none of it seemed to work. The problem? He was focusing on the wrong things. You don't improve just by playing more games, you improve by fixing the small mistakes that cost you wins. And that's a problem that most AD carry face. From Platinum 3 to Diamond in 2 months. Billy found himself making the same mistakes over and over again, engaging at the wrong time or mispositioning in teamfights, dying for no reason, and he even knew some of the mistakes but he didn't know how to fix it. He would find himself guessing what to do next, unsure whether to push, rotate or fight while feeling completely lost in the mid game. Now, he knows exactly what to do at every stage of the game and his results speak for themselves. Silver to Emerald in a month. Shaquille went from Diamond 4 to Challenger. Alex went from Gold to Grandmaster, and they are not alone. They are part of a growing community of over 3,254 players who have taken coaching and transformed their gameplay. But here is the truth. This was not overnight and it was not effortless. Shaquille spent 2 years grinding to reach Challenger, not by playing more, but by playing smarter. Alex dedicated 26 months refining his skills and climbing to Grandmaster once he started focusing on what actually matters. So no, this is not a one session and you'll climb instantly, promise. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for a shortcut, this isn't it. But if you're willing to put in the time, willing to put in the effort, apply the right mindset and focus on the details that actually matter, this is the proof that coaching actually works. You're closer to being a great AD carry than you think. Most players just need to uncover what's actually holding them back. That's it. You could keep grinding, watching random guides and hoping for progress, but how much time will you waste before realizing something is missing? You could finally find the real mistakes that have been keeping you stuck and start making real progress. You have already put in the effort. Now let's make sure it pays off. Book your coaching session now at bizaz.com.
I mean, I'm assuming you don't mean ganks and stuff, because that's kind of the same problem. We would die.
True.
I don't know what other disadvantages there would be.
What
It's
is
mainly the risk of...
Yeah, what about the gank? Tell me more about the gank. What timer is it right now?
It's 3:30. Warwick was topside earlier, so he's probably in his bot jungle.
Okay. So it's usually after 3:15, you should always expect jungle to be on bot.
Okay.
Usually, unless he pets towards top, but now you know he pets towards bot. So it's super likely that something will happen soon. So
Got it.
judging,
So our waves pushing in, they want us to be pushed up. Warwick is probably bot, so likely something's going to happen bot.
so what should we do with the wave?
Ping jungle for help to cover, I think.
Okay, yeah, I mean, if they jump on you right now, you have the minions and you can just back, you're on your side still, and even if you're gonna be here, you're still, you know, this is the middle of the lane, you're still here, you're still on your side, so jungle doesn't need to skip his Krugs or do something to help you, but you need to get, like, you know, you're about to be in a situation where you're on their side, so what do you need to do right now?
I'm not sure.
To
Vision? E towards jungle.
Okay, that could be the first step, E towards jungle, to have the vision on Warwick. What do you do after?
Not sure.
Let's say you see Warwick on his blue buff, which is unlikely because it's 3:30 already, but let's say you see him on blue buff. What do you do after?
I mean, the options I'm thinking are: 1, we can reset; 2, we can stay and
Reset right now? What is the next wave?
No, yeah, so it's a bad idea, but I'm just trying to list out all the possible options. So option 1 is reset. Option 2 is stay and poke.
But wait a second, how is this wave right now? What is the state of the wave?
Pushing into them.
Okay, how do you know that?
We have a they have basically 5 extra minions, including a cannon.
How do you feel
in
about
addition
that?
to the wave that's coming in.
How do you feel about the wave state right now, judging on the matchup you play?
Bad, I think.
True. Why?
Just stuff we talked about, where like it forces us to stay on their half of the lane. They have dive, they have jungle support.
So then what should you do with the wave if you're in a situation where you don't want to be?
Hard push it.
Exactly, so that's what you're looking to do right now. You're looking to hard push because now your wave is in a very bad position. So you need to step up right here and hit the wave a lot. You need to tell Bart to, well, you're probably on the Discord or something. Just walk up together, you know. And if they really jump in, you do have a lot of minions. And at level 2, it can make the difference, yes. So you should step up and just push these minions right away after you use Re, of course. Because you see now, look at you right now. It doesn't look like you're like chilling, but you shouldn't be chilling. Like you see Warwick right now on the river. Like now, a good Ashe would already be there. Well, of course, so after getting the minions.
Yeah. Hard push and then walk with Viego.
Especially because this is such a great timing. This is like really good. Like you have these minions and now Viego is there. So if you start pushing right now, by the time that you finish the push, you're already going to be able to start moving. And Tristana won't be able to follow. So this is such a great time. If you play it properly, it's impossible for Trish to do anything here. So now we lose Scuttle. Okay, and then it's going to be the big pause. Yeah, we lose Scuttle and it's a bit... yeah, it's a bit... It sucks because you are in a situation where you're not supposed to lose Scuttle, really. Because you have a big wave.
To clarify, it's good that the wave was pushing at that point? At like 3:15, 3:30, the wave pushing in is a good thing?
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, what would be
like, is it good if I crash the wave, if I step up and like do the right thing of like fast pushing it? Ideally, that's like the correct decision to make here.
Okay, so why would that be the correct play?
Because then you can help jungle secure Scuttle.
Exactly. And then you have a big wave into the tower, which means Tristana won't be able to move. What is the disadvantage of that?
Got it.
Super good. So
in my mind, I was thinking the disadvantage is like the stuff we talked about, of like getting ganked, but that's only if we don't fast push the next wave.
Because that's the thing. Like here you can't get ganked, and then here you can't get ganked because you're still on your side, and then here, like if you stay here and you hit these minions, the moment when you get ganked, like who is the enemy jungle? Warwick. So let's say they jump on you. You have the minions. We have Bar Q, and Viego is pretty close to us. So if Silas goes
Right.
in, he can only go out with flash.
Right, okay. Because he's very high risk engaged.
And you have yeah, it's like a Leon or Galio, they only go in. So here you have a lot of minions, which means the minions are gonna do a lot. Only the minions are gonna do this damage.
Okay.
So you can play
Makes
really
sense.
like not aggressive here, but just play with the wave, because it's like
Get the wave done.
the wave is on
Yeah.
on their side. That is bad. Don't keep it there, because there is another wave that is coming. It's gonna respawn. They have a good wave state now, but they will have a good wave state on the next wave as well if you don't do something now. You need to crush
Got
before
it.
the next wave comes. You see, next wave is respawned. Just push it, push it, push it really fast.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so he played really, really safe here. Okay, let's see. So he pushed. Yeah, same thing with the W, right? Like this W
Yeah.
doesn't do anything. Okay, he hit it on both. Okay, and then what? Look at your mana.
Yeah. No.
Like if they were really low and you do that and you make them even more low, the fact that you trade your mana is not that bad, but they're not. See. Yeah, and you have no mana literally right now. You have 700 gold, so you can look for a base. Like here, W and then just base. Like I wouldn't go in this first brush because they can stop you, but second brush. They could most likely push the next wave pretty fast, but if Bard stays, he can freeze. The only problem is that you have low mana, so if you keep gonna stay like this, you're definitely gonna either die or lose CS. So it's really not ideal in a situation like this to not recall and to stay with this mana. Especially because you just crushed a wave that is pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minions. That means we're gonna have 5 seconds extra. Then they need to get to the next wave and they need to push it. Right? If you crush the wave into the tower, if you wanna recall, obviously it takes time for them to take that wave, which means that time you can use to recall and come back to the laning phase without really losing much. Right? So this is why it's a good, correct timing here to recall. Because of the fact that, you know, it's just simply, you have the wave crushed into the tower and you need to recall with this mana because you just used so much mana. And you could get Boots, Dagger, or Boots, Dagger, Longsword, which is not a very fancy, you know, recall by any means, but you just recall for your mana, because if you're going to keep staying with this mana, you're going to have absolutely no pressure and they can just all in you.
Makes sense.
You know?
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting here. And the wave is coming into you. Still contesting the wave, which is very bad here. It's really, really bad. Where is the wave pushing right now? It's pushing into you. Why am I saying that?
Because it's closer to their side. Even minions but closer to their side, their wave hits sooner.
Perfect. So it's closer to their side. Even minion wave is pushing into you. Okay. Judging on their mana and HP, your mana and HP, Bard, and your matchup, what should you be doing right now?
XP range AFK basically.
Yeah. Let the wave to come into you. Don't do anything, because if you woke up for this minion, let's say, what are they gonna do?
Silas stun, Tristana jump.
Yeah, exactly. They can just all in. Now they're playing safe because most likely this Diamond 2 player thinks Viego is behind. Otherwise, why would Ashe woke up this confidently? And also Bard woke up so confident, like he's like alpha male or something.
Yeah.
Crazy. So here, plus it, back off. Like the fact that you woke up and you did this is definitely right. You're hitting her, but just pay attention to this. Like if she jumps in right here, Bard can't do anything. Maybe a stun, but that's it. Bard is Bard. What is it gonna do? Heal you for like 50 heal. So this is very crazy that they are not actually walking up. They're really scared. Yeah, I truly think they think jungle is here. That's why they play like this. So this is definitely a mistake. They didn't punish you because somehow you and your support, you guys synced this aggressive playstyle so good that they thought that, oh shit, Ashe is clicking up exactly when Bard is clicking up. You know, they definitely have a plan. Why would they click up like that? You know, which in competitive it kind of annoys me because you get away with murder. So that's why I usually analyze SoloQ games, because in SoloQ games you get jumped on the face, you die, and you're like, oh, shit, I got punished. But in competitive, this kind of helped you.
Sure.
So let's see.
Yeah, but this is fully illegal.
Yeah. So let's see what we're going to do here, because thinking about it right now, judging on your mana and HP, I would think about recalling unless I can pressure the Tristana. If I can pressure the Tristana, kill her, poke her, reliably threat her with anything, then you can stay. But judging on right now what you're doing, looking at the mana of and HP of Tristana, do you think you can reliably kill her or pressure her under the tower right now? Or in general in the laning phase?
I think if it's a 2v2, the answer I would say is yes.
How do you pressure her?
Because this wave is crashing, and the melees are gonna die. She's gonna have to step up to hit casters. We can stand behind casters. Silence engage can't do very much. So it's just like every time she autos wave, I can auto her and just walk out. If Warwick is here, then definitely not.
So how many times did you auto-attack Tristana until this point? It's 5 minutes in the game. You're saying that if she walks up for a minion, you hit her. How many times did you do that until this point?
Not very many times.
Right, yeah. So based on the history of the laning phase, we can kind of assume what is likely going to happen here in the laning phase. And judging on that, I mean, you always have an option here.
Yeah.
Because again, 1.1k gold, Berserker boots on Ashe. Like, Berserker boots are a super piece of shit, useless boots usually. But in a matchup where 1, I have garbage support, Bard, doesn't do anything and wants to roam. And 2, I'm playing a champion that relies so hard on having movement speed and attack speed. Then yes, why not? You know, Berserker boots on specifically Ashe are still pretty good. So you have a very good...
So here again we crash and run.
Yeah, unless you have a lot of mana, and if you have a lot of mana and let's say you can just pressure this guy into the tower, that's fine because you can just spam W. But you don't want, you have like what, 67 mana, not even one W. Okay, you're gonna have one W and then what? And then you don't even have mana for the Q, you know? So in this specific case, can I pressure the Tristana? Not really, because of my mana and my damage and my support matchup, then I'm not gonna stay. If you had more mana, or if you have a Zerat with half HP, half mana, and he can poke her, sure, we can stay. But in this specific case, you should still play for base.
Okay.
You should still play for base, so... Okay, we are playing really aggressive as Ashe Bard when we have 0 mana and we need to play for base while enemies are healthy. And they can all in us, but instead of playing for base and safe, we destroy the slow push into us and we try to hit them and play aggressive. So mistake 1 is, why are we playing aggro in a matchup that we are supposed to play safe, or at least, you know, just trade when you have an advantage, you have more minions, you have more mana, they have no abilities. Plus, mistake number 2 is wave is coming into you, you have low mana and you have really low mana and enemies are full HP and mana, both of them. Why would you play the lane to win? And then he fucks up.
So again here, it's just like fast push, we want to make sure it crashes and then we can leave.
And then in the absolute worst case scenario for them, Sylas goes in, he hits a minion, he gets stunned, he tanks all of the minions. It's crazy because this guy is like, he hits the E and he's not even trying to flash out or like back off, he's like still clicking in. He clicked in and you see he even stepped up. It's I have no words for this guy, he's so fucking boosted. Like, he's still thinking that he can win. I guess he actually played it good because Tristana jumped in. Oh boy. Yeah. Ashe is very OP for the all-ins. This is what I said as well, right? I like, usually if this is like a super experienced player on Tristana / Ashe, Ashe is really good at all-ins. Against Tristana, as I said in the beginning, if she doesn't have items, it's hard for her to jump on you. As you can see, she still jumps on you, but you're winning this hardcore. Why? Is because she doesn't have enough damage. Not yet. as I said, she needs BF sword or worst case scenario pickaxe. Otherwise, she doesn't really have so much damage. So this is actually the reason why. Oh,
Was there a kill angle here on the micro side? Like, macro, this is a bad fight to begin with, but
let's
in
see.
micro, is there something we could have done to win?
Let's see how you micro it here. You're focusing that guy, that's fine. Did you use your no potions at all? No way. So you're not using potion here, which is fine. You're not using potion right here, which is fine. You're not using potion right here, which is fine. Like, they're not all leaning yet. Okay, here I would use potion, but here I would definitely use potion because she jumped. Okay, then you go on the Silas, which is good. Oh yeah, definitely this is a really boosted play. Like here, you should just go on the Silas. Silas, you slow him. Silas, you slow him. Keep going, keep clicking up. You go like this. You have so much HP right now. You can play it. You have flash.
Jumped in, she can't, yeah.
Because she already jumped in. There is no way out for her. So here you should kite up and hit Silas with the slow. And you slow him, you kill him with flash or without flash. And then you just go, you turn on Trist. You can kill both of them for sure. If you just kite like this. You kill this guy, you're here. Just a nice here. And then you kite like this.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
And then here you can also flash auto attack to kill. Yeah, wow. Okay. Micro was not ideal. So let's see.
I was a little scared of flash auto because I figured he has his E up again.
Let's see.
And then that becomes like, yeah, he E's there, and then it's been like 7 seconds, 8 seconds.
Because if you do, if you like, did you see that? He E'd. Yeah, but if you E here and you last hit him, as his E is going to go on you, your last hit is faster than his E.
But the stun still connects, right?
If he hits it, yes, but it's like the thing is when you this is your range, right? His range of the E is like a little bit lower. So if you flash here max range, like here max range, he still doesn't reach you if you play it good. Of course, if you play it like,
if I do like a silver flash, I probably die. But if I plan the flash,
yeah, if you do the silver flash, you die. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, makes sense. Cool.
Let's see what you're gonna do. I would recall instantly usually right here because wave is coming into you, and you have gold. But in this case, you can actually try to do something else because they are low. So then, what can we do to deny that?
This fast push again.
True, but they're gonna recall. Okay, but they're gonna recall. Let's say she will lose the minions. Let's say she says yes, I'm gonna lose the minions.
I don't think we have time for a plate, right? So we just have to reset.
True, but what is Tristana doing right now?
Assuming she's recalling right now.
True.
You can probably cancel her back.
True. Why would we do that?
Stalls extra time, keeps her in lane at 4 HP.
Okay. Okay. So then that's what I would do.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I'll just try my best to do exactly that. Like she's low. Of course, use your E because we really don't know about the Warwick yet. So use your E on the blue buff like this.
Yep.
Yeah, stop a recall and play from there. Let's see what you're gonna do. So you push. You recall. Oh.
Illegal play.
Oh boy. We need to talk about this. So, to recap. You try to kill them. We don't see them for how long, okay? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26 seconds they are out. 26 seconds.
That means they're like, I think they're like 6 seconds away from lane or something.
So it takes 8 seconds for them to recall, which means they have 18 seconds to walk to the lane. To walk all the way to the lane, it takes 25 seconds.
Right. So they're about 7 seconds away from reaching lane.
So they're pretty much right there.
Yeah.
So let's say you estimate that they're around that line right here.
This is bad. We can't fight. I'm sitting. I have no items, no mana.
So if you take the plate, because the problem is like, okay, let's say they can take the plate. Yeah, but what happens after? Because you take the plate, then Tristana is here, and then she either stops your recall and you're fucked, or she doesn't stop your recall, but she takes the wave and then she pushes the tower. And don't worry, when a Tristana is the tower and has items, maybe BF or pickaxe, whatever she has right now, she will hit 2 plates.
Right.
Let alone the fact that it's hard to think that at level, like at minute 5 with 0 items Ashe, you can take a full HP plate.
Yeah.
This right here is a massive mistake. So let's see. So we don't see enemy AD carry for 20 seconds. And the plate is full HP and we are no items minute 4 in the game. And we greed for the plate and risk all the lane. Yeah, I want to see what happens here. This is really bad. Let's see. You definitely don't recall here. And you want to push this wave as well. Yeah, you should just recall without even pushing this wave. Oh boy. Oh boy. You should stop your recall. Okay, yeah, so now they have a freeze. Okay, it could be worse. They could stop your recall and they should not freeze. This guy is Diamond 2. If he was like a better player, he just... So what he should do here, there is no reason to freeze. You eat this minion, you push, you walk up, you stop the recall of Ashe and you fast... You push every wave you can. Because if you push every wave you can, Ashe can't do anything while you take the plates. So Tristana can easily take plates. Bard is useless. And you stop Ashe. Then that means you get perma push, perma plates, and it's just gonna go worse from Ashe. Sure. It's so hard. So if she was actually a good player, he can play it better. But yeah, what was the mistake? Well, the mistake was like, we need to think where is the enemy AD carry when we make a decision. Like we don't see her for 25 seconds. That is a big deal. When we take a plate, we need to estimate what is the enemy AD carry and how long do we need to take the plate. Enemy AD carry is around that because we just did the math. You also can look at the plate HP and your items. The HP is full HP and your items are 0. So you're not gonna get this plate and you're not gonna get this plate fast. So all of the conditions are bad for you. 1, Tristana and Sylas, they are back very soon. 2, you don't have items to take the plate and the HP of the plate is way too healthy for the point of the game you are in. And 3, you also have a small wave that won't help you much to get a plate. This is just 5 minions. It's not a cannon. It's nothing special.
Yeah.
So these are all of the variables that you need to think. This is definitely huge tempo loss.
So, okay.
Question about that play?
I'm thinking, okay, so let's just say I do int it and I stay and try to hit the plate. After that, we run back. You're saying I should just leave the wave alone and reset?
Yeah,
so like the cannon wave that comes in after.
Like here, let's say you stay for the plate and like now you should know that they are right there. Right. So if you try to
here
push...
we just leave no matter what. Yeah,
like there is a very high likely chance that after you take these 3 minions, Tristana is here and she all-ins you.
Yeah.
So just leave. Don't recall here. Don't recall here. It's too close. Just recall in third brush. So you can get the recall and play from there. Yeah, very bad player, Trist. She didn't use W to get to the lane faster in base. Like she can play much better.
Sure.
This guy is... there's a reason why this guy is not master or grandmaster. But still punished you because she gets a freeze. It's just with Trist, a freeze like that is... well, she's Trist. They get the Drake and everything.